Leroy's Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Walkthrough, Part 5. Alright guys, welcome to the Sprout Tower. Now keep in mind, before you can go into the first gym, you have to get through the Sprout Tower and fight the Elder at the top. So that's what we're doing right now. Now, the Sprout Tower, you're going to find a lot of these trainers right here. These bald dudes, and they all have Bellsprouts on their team, because it's the Sprout Tower, obviously. But you can actually find wild Pokemon in here. You can find Rattatas, but mainly you're going to find Ghastlies, and Ghastlies are Ghost-type Pokemon. They're actually really good special attackers, and if you can actually, if you have another DS to trade with, you can evolve it into a Gengar eventually. And that's a Pokemon I would highly recommend. It's one of the best Pokemon in the game, so if you have another DS to trade with, Gengar is definitely not a bad choice. So yeah, here's another one of these dudes to fight, because we already fought the first guy. But yeah, Ghastly, you can get it really early in the game, so I definitely recommend it. Anyways, here is Sage Chow, and he's got a Bellsprout. Yeah, obviously, you're just going to find a bunch of Bellsprouts in here, so yeah, basically what I'm doing is starting out with my Geodude, and then switching out to Zubat to kill them. And the reason I'm doing that is because this will give Geodude experience points, and he wouldn't be able to get up levels otherwise because he can't fight Bellsprouts very well. So Batman's gonna destroy all these things with Supersonic and Leech Life. And yeah, this strategy, for me, takes a really long time just because Zubat's not that strong of an attacker yet, so I'll probably end up cutting a lot of the battles short, so I won't make you guys sit through the whole thing. So yeah. Unless you got a Cyndaquil at the beginning of the game, you can expect the Bellsprout to be very, very annoying. The Bellsprout Tower to be very, very annoying because if you have a Totodile or a Chikorita, you're not going to have a typing advantage, so it's going to be pretty tough. But as long as I have Supersonic, it should make things easier. And I can watch all these Bellsprouts hit themselves in confusion. It feels good to have Zubat finally on my side, because every walkthrough I've done, it's always been Zubat confusing me and annoying me, but for once it's the other way around, so yeah, looks like this Bellsprout's going to knock itself out. And there we go, one down and hundreds more to go in the whole tower. Yeah, he's got another Bellsprout. Of course, because it's the Sprout Tower. And that's going to finish it off. There we go. Another Bellsprout down. And Rocky's up to level 9, so that's pretty nice. If I'm lucky, I can get Rocky all the way up to level 11, where he'll learn a new move. And Batman's up to level 6, so there we go, double level up. And another Bellsprout, obviously. Let's switch out to Geodude. And finally, the last one is down. So there we go. A lot of experience from that fight. And we beat Sage Chow. And he's thanking me for beating him. I've never heard of a trainer saying, "Thank you, you beat me. You killed all my Bellsprouts. Thank you so much." Anyways, up to the next floor here, you can go ahead and grab this item. It's an X accuracy. You can put that on your Pokemon once in a battle, and their accuracy will get boosted up. Maybe useful later on in the game when you have, you know, inaccurate, powerful moves. Anyways, here's another Sage. I sway like leaves in the wind. Alright, so there's some nice poetry for you all. And here's Sage Edmund, and guess what? He's got a Bellsprout! Who would have guessed it? I think it'd be funny if one guy just randomly had, like, a fully evolved Bellsprout, like a Victory Bell, that just dominated you. And this Bellsprout's gonna fall. And Zubat's pretty much, like, really running low on moves right now, because Leech Life can only be used 15 times before you run out, and I have used that move a lot. So let's switch out again for this Bellsprout. And you are going to kill yourself in confusion. And guys, I'm officially out of attacking moves on Batman, so I'm going to have to resort to Plan B, switch to Chikorita. And that's what we're going to do for this Bellsprout. Alright, there we go. One more tackle. We'll finish it off then. So yeah, even though Herbie's a grass type and doesn't have any super effective moves, Tackle still at least does some damage. So yeah. And yeah, guys, I apologize. This is kind of annoying having the battles all cut up and shortened down and stuff. But, you know, after we get out of the tower and we get leveled up a bit, the rest of the game should, you know, not be as tedious. Anyways, up the ladder, and looks like we got more old bald men to fight. Let's grab this item first, though. Alright, it's a potion, so... There we go! Let's take on the Sage. I wonder what Pokemon he has on his team. If I had to guess, I'd say a Bellsprout. Alright, Herbie's gonna kill that thing. And come on, Herbie, get up to level... Oh, Rocky got up to level 10. Nice. And Herbie, you're gonna get up to level 8. I know you are. Yes! Alright, so now we're actually making some nice progress, getting up some levels, which is nice. We're gonna need that for the Elite Four. Or not the Elite Four. The gym! What am I talking about? I'm getting way ahead of myself. Like, yeah, we're gonna take on the Elite Four with a Geodude and a Chikorita, right? Anyways, here's another Sage. The Elder's TM lights even pitch black darkness. So yeah, if you guys remember the Dark Cave, the pitch black Dark Cave, the TM you get from the Elder will actually help you get through that place. But guess what? This Bellsprout's at level 6. Yeah, they're gonna up the ante here and boost him up 3 levels. But yeah, this guy only has 1 Bellsprout, so you don't need to worry about fighting 3 of them. But yeah, now they up the levels a bit. Since you're on the top floor here, you're going to be fighting some super powerful Bellsprouts. I don't know if there's such thing as a super powerful Bellsprout, but maybe this is the closest you can get to that. And nice, we got a critical hit. And they're pretty much going to Vine Whip you all day long. So luckily I resist Vine Whip, so I don't know. This whole tower is pretty much just like a defensive battle because I have Zubat and Herbie who pretty much take no damage from all these hits. And there we go, we killed the Bellsprout. And guys, I'm actually super low on health with Herbie, and Zubat's out of moves to use. So, I think I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. So, yeah, I'll be back in a flash, guys. Hoo-hoo, there's some foreshadowing for you. Back in a flash! Alright guys, I'm fully healed up, and Batman is ready to fight once again. So, here's a Sage dude. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. Yes, the wise and old man will test our trust with our Pokemon. So this right here is Sage Troy. And oh my god, he has a Bellsprout. Who would have guessed? Anyways, Batman's going to take this thing out. I always just get reminded of the Dark Knight when I send out Batman. And then I get into the Dark Knight mood. Yes, I knew the Bellsprouts wouldn't go down without a fight. But this is different. They crossed the line. Yeah, so there's my Dark Knight quote for today. And Bellsprout is going to go down slowly and slowly and slowly. As long as he keeps hitting himself in confusion, you know I'm okay with that. More Leech Life! So yeah, hopefully it doesn't take, like, forever throughout the whole walkthrough when using Zubat, but once he learns, like, Bite and Wing Attack, you know, then we'll be killing everything. So, some more Leech Lives. And looks like Zubat's going to take this thing out. That's right, Batman doesn't even need Robin. He can kill all the Bellsprouts he wants. So, that will get us up to level 7. There we go. So, we are definitely getting some nice training before the first gym. And I always thought it was annoying, like, before you fight the... Wait a minute! What is this, a Hoothoot? This is the Sprout Tower, not the Hoothoot Tower. But yeah, for some reason... these last couple trainers have Hoothoots on their team just to mess with you. Like, you're just... all you have in your mind is, like, killing Bellsprouts, and all of a sudden he sends out a Hoothoot. Just to mess with you. But, yeah, Rocky can definitely handle this thing on his own, so... let's go ahead and take down Mr. Owl, shall we? And there it goes. So Hoothoot fainted, and looks like Rocky might get up a level. Come on. Oh, so close. Yes, your trust is real. Thank God the Elder believes that we have trust with our Pokemon. Now we know we're ready to move on, right? Okay, so he says it's not far to the Elder, so all you gotta do is come over here, but guess who it is? It's our rival, Mr. Ginger Boy. So he was fighting the Elder before us, and the Elder's like, talking about, yeah, your Pokemon are pretty good, but you don't have any love with your Pokemon. He's like, you treat your Pokemon too harsh. He says they're not tools of war, but then the Ginger gets all angry. He calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. So then he talks about, oh, I don't care, I'm not going to be nice to my Pokemon. All he cares about are strong Pokemon that win every single time. So then he uses the escape rope, and he just disappears. So, yeah, the Ginger Boy beat him, and seriously, if the Ginger can beat this guy, we know we can beat him. So, first go ahead and grab the escape rope over here. If you want to go heal before this fight, you can use that to get out right now, or you can just save it for after the battle. But anyways, here's the Elder. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build bright futures together. So yeah, he's gonna test the ties between our Pokemon. I mean, seriously, the last guy was testing our trust, but now he has to do it again. Like, seriously. But yeah, he's got a Bellsprout, of course. So Batman's gonna take on this thing. Let's go ahead and give it a Supersonic and confuse it. And so far, I gotta say, I've been getting pretty lucky with my hits so far, because I'm not missing very much with Supersonic. So yeah. And this Bellsprout, really, I mean, I know he's the Elder, he's like the top-notch old dude up here in the Sprout Tower, but he's really not that hard to beat. I mean, it's still a Bellsprout. I mean, it's level 7, a little bit higher than the rest, but come on, guys, it's still a Bellsprout. You've killed like 20 of these things up to here. You can do it one more time and take down this thing. I mean, it's really not that much harder than the rest of them. So just use the same strategy you've been using all day long up here and take down this Bellsprout. And he's still confused. Hurting himself in confusion. Alright, so Batman might kill this thing untouched, which is going to be pretty awesome. And there... Oh, one little hit point left. Oh, great, you snapped out. Dang it! No, I wanted to kill him without being touched. Oh well, I only have one hit point on me, so... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so he technically got a hit off on us, but we're still going to finish it with full health. So there we go. Nice job, Batman. You'll get up to level 8. And there you go. So nice. Batman definitely got up a lot of levels up here. And his next Pokemon is a Hoothoot, so let's go ahead and switch out to Geodude. Because Geodude can take care of Hoothoots on his own, and you are not Geodude. What the heck? Are you serious? How did I click on Chikorita? Alright, so there we go. We got Rocky in. And thank God that Hypnosis missed. So yeah, I don't know why I accidentally clicked on Herbie. I'm like, well, let's go to Geodude, let's go to Geodude, and then I clicked on Chikorita. But whatever. So now we got a Peck and Tackle War. I don't even know how you would peck a rock. You would think that would just shatter your beak or something. But anyways, one more tackle will finish it off here. And 19 more pecks to finish us. Oh, great, we missed. And this is what I get for missing. Going to sleep with Hypnosis. Why? It's a 5% chance that tackle misses, and that's what had to happen. And this is what I get now. How do you even put a rock to sleep? It's a rock. Rocks do not sleep. Come on, dude. Wake up. You know that saying, you're dumber than a box of rocks? This is what they're talking about, right here. Anyways, more pecks, yeah. The pecks don't... Oh, there we go. You woke up. Alright, there we go. And great, a critical hit! Wow, sure could have used that, like, 10 turns ago. Alright, but at least Herbie got up a level, so it wasn't so bad. And he got Poison Powder. But more importantly, Rocky gets up a level, and he's going to learn Rock Throw now. And that's going to help us a ton in the next gym. So let's go ahead and get rid of, let's see. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of Mud Sport. Mainly because Mud Sport's pretty much the most worthless move ever on a Geodude. So anyways, yeah, he's got one more Bellsprout to finish things off, so thank God we're on the last Bellsprout in the Sprout Tower. So let's go to Herbie this time, and once and for all, let's take down the last Bellsprout in here. So tackle away, Herbie. There, it is done! We've finally done it! We've killed all the Bellsprouts in the Sprout Tower. And up to level 10. There we go. So that was a great way to finish things off. And we defeated the Elder. Ah, excellent. So there we go. We have finally proved ourselves worthy. So now that we've defeated the Elder, he says we are ready to take on the gym leader Falkner. He's also going to give us the TM for Flash, TM70. And you can teach that to your Pokemon, and you can bright up dark caves. So yeah, you can use that right now to go inside the dark cave and explore around a little. Anyways, I'm going to grab my escape rope and get out of this place. We're going to head into the gym next time, so stay tuned for more. And we're going to go take on Falkner.